Well, that's a great question to start with. So, social and emotional learning, I don't think is increasingly important today. It has always been important. Probably it is getting the highlight which it requires today because of the other societal issues which we are currently facing. For example, the increasing fascination or addiction to social media and being able to manage your own emotions. I think that's the start of it. That's the most critical element of it. I think we generally, let's say when I was in school, I used to talk more with my friends, with my parents, with my other extended family members. But today I think those interactions have moved from those physical laughs and interactions to merely scrolling of the reels. So I think that's where we need to, and obviously there's a whole lot of research and brain science which goes with it, which shows that it gives you the same kick, same effect what drugs actually give you. So yeah, we have to kind of have more insight to social and emotional learning today because of one of the major reasons is social media. I don't think today those separate periods of value education or moral sciences work. So anything that we do has to be integrated into every single thing that we do. So social and emotional learning is one element of it. The National Education Policy talks actively about collaborative learning, about experiential learning. So it is not collaborative learning only when people work together, students work together, but how do they interact? How they are agreeing to disagree? How are they respectful towards others' opinions? These are the conversations we need to have in our classrooms today. So that's where I think empathy is an important and is an easy start to give an idea of where empathy comes in. Also, with regards to younger children, I think they are traditionally a little bit more moldable. So I think reading books which cater to social and emotional well-being is very, very important. I think I'm reminded of I think two books which immediately comes to my mind. One is called The Invisible Boy. Sorry, I don't remember the author's name. It talks about a child who feels himself as invisible in the school because no one notices him. So that's very, very painful for that child that he is not called to be a part of the playing group. His friends make a team without taking him in. So it's a very, very powerful book. Another book worth mentioning is Have You Filled Your Bucket Today? So the little goodness, are you doing some good acts, good deeds with your peers, with your fellow members, with your elders or not? I think these are good starters and it is applicable both in your curricular space as well as your co-curricular space as well. So I'll give in reference what we at St. Jaipuria schools do. So we have a program called IDEAL, Interdisciplinary Enrichment Activities for Learning. So there it's a project-based learning where we pick up a real-world problem which the students kind of discuss collaboratively and come up with plausible solutions. But with those plans being linked to more than one curricular areas and learning competencies, it is also linked with a framework, not the CASEL framework. The CASEL framework is one of the most prominent social and emotional learning frameworks, but we have partnered with Persona Education in the UK. They have a fantastic personal life skills framework which highlights or lists down 22 life skills. So in order to do that activity or to carry out that interdisciplinary plan, which of these 22 life skills are important? So that's a very, very curricular focused area which the children can actively take part. That's one which is there, which the students take part as well. Including understanding your own emotions and having reflection. So all our students from grades 3 to 12, they are provided with a student reflection chronicle, where every week they need to reflect, and it is based on the Panchkosha Vikas as underlined in the National Education Policy, that what are they reflecting. Students these days reflect very less. In fact, for that matter, we as adults reflect less. I think it's a way, or it's a platform, it's an opportunity through these chronicles that children spend maybe half an hour in a week in reflecting how the week has gone by and how do I become better versions of our own self in the coming week. So I think these are the two great examples I can provide and give insights what we are doing in our schools. So there are umpteenth number of researchers which say that children with a stronger control of emotions or a better way of handling their emotive state generates around 11% better academic results compared to others who are unable to manage their emotions. So I don't have to emphasize on the point how academically it is also important. In terms of their own well-being, in terms of their personality development, I think it definitely gives them more, they can identify their own self, their inner self. They can have that conversation with the inner me. That's very, very important. Confidence is also comes up, and some not so good elements in society, for example, bullying, or let's say handling personal losses. I think a child who has been tuned to manage their emotions better will be able to cope up with these shortcomings in a much easier and a faster and a better manner. So I think yes, both personality wise as well as academically, it's important that we take care of our children in the emotive sense as well. Huge. I think without a doubt it's huge. I think I'm also a parent, so none of the parents, I think no parent will raise their hand if we ask that are you a perfect parent. No individual is perfect. So you need not be a perfect parent, but let's strive to be present for our children. So I think that is very important. Give them time, have a conversation, have a laugh, play a board game together, enjoy reading sessions together, do small fun activities together. Take out children when you are going to the market, for example. Do daily chores together when you're working at home. So I think these individually, if you see, these are very, very small activities or events, but then it becomes extremely critical, extremely important for the bonding between the child and the parent. Today, I think as adults, if suppose my daughter comes up to me and starts to strike up a conversation, and if I am busy fidgeting with my phone, yes, maybe we all are busy. Maybe I'm doing some very important office-related work at home outside office hours. Yes, those things are there. I'm not denying those things. But if I don't give that attention which my child needs, one day she will try, second day she will try, the third day she will no longer come to me, and without realizing, I will suddenly see that my child has grown beyond my imagination and I fail to establish a connect. So I think parents' role over here is extremely important. Please spend time with your children, because you don't know when they would not come back again and seek this conversation time.